everybody, and welcome back to the Hive podcast. Today we are playing a new game, Pokemon Emerald Seaglass. But before we get into that, to my left I got the boy Spooks,
Wagwan, me people.
and to the right of me I've got Rushy,
Hello.
and then to the far right, here comes Big Mac. What you saying, Mac?
Yo, what you saying, boys?
Hello.
So today, boys, we've got Mac joining us on the virtual pod for the first time. Obviously, you guys would have seen him in the sofa session episode, which we did about Pokemon Day, the 30th anniversary. So if you haven't seen that, go check that out. Click on the page and go check out that video. We've got we've got one video from that's definitely coming out, but there is another one. There is another one that was recorded on that night that may never see the light of day.
We're going to clip it though. It might be in the clips, isn't it? But
That's going on the Hive Uncensored, that one.
The Hive Uncensored.
Facts.
Right then, boys. So today we have got Pokemon Emerald Seaglass. This is another ROM hack made by Nemo622, who made Pokemon Lazarus, which we played obviously as the last game on the podcast. I believe Emerald Seaglass was the first game that Nemo has released. It's basically like a new overhaul of graphics on Pokemon Emerald with a few things added in, so a few quality of life features, and there's new mini games. But mainly it's just visual. We've got some really cool sprites in this game, the same sort of style as Pokemon Lazarus, which we all know and love. But so for this series, we are doing something very special. As you guys know, in Pokemon Lazarus, I did a dark type mono run because I thought I'd spice up my game a little bit as I'd already played it before. And since this is just a rework of Pokemon Emerald, we decided that we are all going to be doing monotype runs this series. We did the spin wheel for our monotype runs on the video that isn't released yet. So maybe one day you guys will get to see that. But for now, Spooks, do you want to get us into what you got for the mono run?
So basically, what I got for the mono run is I got a ground type mono run. So obviously, we'll build up the team around that mono run throughout the game. But ground type for me, I mean, basically, because the game is a little bit different to ordinary Emerald. Obviously, it's one of those ones where I think compared to the Mandem, I've got a bit more versatility. I think that's the word I can easily say. So yeah, moving on. Rashi, what did you get, man? What did you get?
Yeah, so I got Poison type, and the thing that I should mention here is, so in the video that you guys haven't seen, I got the opportunity to be able to re-roll one of our spin wheels throughout this series. However, I chose to go with Poison type, so that's what we're sticking with for this playthrough. There's some pretty cool Pokemon that I can put on my team, which you'll see the start of today. But so yeah, Poison type for me. Mac, what about you?
I got the Psychic type, which, to be fair, all things considered, pretty unique as well. So I can do some interesting things with that. I think it's, as you guys will see, it's going to be a bit of a slog to start out with, a little bit difficult to get up to level. But I think once I'm there, I'll have a nice little team to do some different tactics with and play the game differently to how I normally play it.
Trust, we might be seeing Mac holding them two spoons. I don't know, like, you know what I mean? We might be seeing Mac hold spoons like this.
It's a big day tomorrow, baby. It's a big day.
It's a big day tomorrow.
It's a big day for gaming. It's a big day for gaming.
Oh God, right. So that brings it back to me, and I got the electric type, which I'm extremely gutted by. I'm not a massive fan of electric types. I thought my team was going to be really bad, but Mac and Spooks threw a few little Pokemon that could end up on my team. But as for now, we've all got a pretty small team, obviously, because you can't get that many encounters at the start of the game. But leading us into the start of the game, so the way we are doing this mono run is there's a cheat.
Well,
Yeah, the cheat.
that everyone had to use. So technically,
we
I'm
did.
just the Greek. And it's funny, actually, because someone asked me if I had Greek in me today. But anyway, that's a story for another time. But basically, so at the start of the game, in the bedroom, there is a device where you enter cheats, much like Lazarus. It was behind the professor, I believe. So you enter a code and you get a level 5 Pokemon of your mono run type. So I actually came out at the start with Elekid, which is pretty cool because I believe Electivire, as it is in most ROM hacks, is an electric fighting type in this game. And also because of these new ROM hacks, we don't have to trade Pokemon to evolve. We just get a item, and it's usually called a link cable or a linking cable. But yeah, so for me, I started off with Elekid. Spooks, who did you start off with?
I got Swinub, man. I got Swinub, and like to be fair, like you'll like we'll see it in the second chip. Swinub's just not good enough. It's I think that's easy enough than said than saying that he put in a shift and he was just a body at the end of the day. Like you know what I mean? Like we in one episode we talked about like site banter. I think it was the last banter, last episode that we was talking about that banter. But he's one of those guys where, like, you know, he's just there for the muscle, isn't it? He's just an extra person at the moment. So I'm looking forward to seeing what man can go into. Rushy, and that's all I can say. But Rushy, what did you get again?
Yeah, so this guy's complaining over Swinub over here, but I pulled a Gulpin as my starter Pokemon. I got a little green blob, and I'm not very happy about it, but we'll go with it. This man, he sucks. He really sucks, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, that's me. That's the less said the better. Mac, who did you get?
Yes, I can't complain at all, to be honest. Well, yeah, I will be complaining later on in the episode about my starter, but I've got Beldum to start with, so he's gonna
That's a hell of a
come.
pull.
He's gonna come into his own, but just right now, he's not my favourite Pokemon in the world. That's for sure.
Let him cook now. Let him cook.
And he
Let him
evolves
cook.
at level 20, and the level cap for the first gym was 19.
Nah, that's so
yeah.
big.
Oh,
It's not been fun, but it will be fun. I'll get there.
that's mad. That's mad. But going back about the level caps, it's one of those ones because obviously you'll see where certain things can help you level up and blah blah blah. But I don't actually think that the level capping. I don't correct me if I'm wrong, boys, but I don't think the level capping actually kind of works if you're doing like training in like the field as such. I
Yeah.
think it just keeps going because we had that problem in Lazarus. If you guys watched and everything, obviously there was certain man that were using rare candies. I'm not going to put it out there because Lazarus has been and done, but there was certain man that were using some stuff, and obviously with rare candies you can actually get it past that level cap. But if you started training like normally in the wild, if you're going backwards and forth in routes and blah blah blah, you could actually get above that level cap.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll see that kind of thing in the episode, but obviously you'll be able to know later on down the line.
Yeah.
So yeah, should we say Little Root Town, boys?
Yeah.
Yes,
Let's set
let's
the
get into
scene.
Little Root Town. If you don't mind me jumping in, obviously the old man, he started in many episodes. I said that Emerald was my first Pokemon. Obviously, you've all heard the story about a little tribal, a little box, a little 7-year-old spooks, and it just getting there, ripping it, tearing it, and you know we was, and it was
topping
just
it
that.
off.
He's done it again. He's done it again. He said in the.
Ripping it, tearing it, topping it off.
He said it in the. If you did watch the sofa session, go back at it. This man fully admitted to saying it's always me who starts this, isn't it? It's always me, isn't it? But what I was going to say is it was a nostalgic moment, and it was that feeling of being back home. Do you know what I mean? I felt like I came back home after a long journey myself, and I was a bit like, wow, can't believe it. We're in the back of the moving van again, and we've just jumped out. Like what? So you know, it's one of them nostalgic feelings. But boys, how did you get on coming out the back of the van?
Yeah, so jumping out the back of that van. obviously in classic Emerald fashion, classic Pokemon game fashion, we end up in the bedroom to start our adventure. I just want to quickly note that I found it quite funny that Professor Oak led the opening scene, where you say your name and that, because
Yeah.
he claims that Professor Birch was too busy to record the message. Obviously, later we find out why, because he's being chased and nipped on the bum by a Poochie. but yeah, so in funnily enough, the first thing on my notes is the cheat machine is next to the TV because I gotta know where that is, baby. I gotta
Facts.
know where that is, baby.
We're
You
gonna
can
have to
take
we're gonna have to change your name for this. We're gonna have to be like the cheating Hoenner or something like that.
the cheating hoe.
The cheating hoe.
The
Of course,
cheating
we're
hoe.
As,
of
as
course
in
we're
the garden
referring to
tool.
the garden tool. That's what we're
Yeah.
referring to.
Yeah. Young is about. Innit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the gardening tool. But yeah, so just a few notes about this bedroom. So of course, like I say, the cheat machine is next to the TV. There's a book on the desk which allows settings to be changed, and I here set myself on hard mode because I don't know. I like a bit more of a challenge, man. Like I've played through Emerald plenty of times. I've played Seaglass before as well, so you know me. I like to spice it up over here. But there's one last thing in the room which I ended up not gatekeeping, which I was really tempted to do. But obviously, as you boys know, there is a shiny charm in the PC as soon as you start the
Mhm.
game, so you can
Yeah.
get your odds down to. Is it like 1 in 4,000 or something, or like 3,096 or something like
Mhm.
that?
Yeah.
So you can do that, and I also believe there is another shiny charm in the game as well. But yeah, so pretty standard start to Emerald. We obviously wake up in the room in the back of the van, and we get moving into Route 101. Mac, do you want to take us through what was waiting for us in that first route of Seaglass?
Yeah, so for me, not a whole lot. Obviously, we have the first rival battle there with May. Once we get up to the top, which was as standard in all Pokemon games, a little bit of a drop the stats, smash tackle until the Pokemon faints, and then collect your dough and get on with your day.
Mm.
So, and then I carried on through 101, through the route for a bit, and then Ace, you also informed us of the second cheat that we were all using. I can't lie, I've used all of them so far.
The cheating
I've got the
Mac, baby.
99 rare candies, I've been given the nugs. But the one you did give us, which is probably going to save me hours of my life, is the Dex Nav.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So straight away, I thought May, run back, put that code in, run to Route 101, no sidekick types, I was gone. That was it for me. Spooks, how did you get on up there?
Basically, obviously, I just wanted to point out here, if you are doing a mono run with us, it is, and if you don't get the starter that your mono run is on, I would suggest boxing it. Definitely box your starter on it. Obviously, because I had a ground type, I did have to pick Mudkip, but I couldn't use Mudkip until he was at the appropriate level for him to evolve into Marshtomp. So I had to box him so I could go and use actually on the cheat code, which is the what is it called? Is it the GameCube where you actually do the cheat code, boys?
Yeah, I think so. I
Yeah.
Yeah.
think it is. Yeah,
So I
next to the
think you have to
TV.
put in mono whatever you do. Obviously, when you download the game, you'll have the description of everything like Nemo. Thanks to them for putting in all the descriptions and everything of all the cheats and the hacks and blah 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 blah. But you'll see that you actually have to put mono something into the GameCube. Obviously, because I got Swinub. So yeah, that's why I had to box Mudkip, and I just want to point out there. I think Max, sorry, many names. Sorry, I get that confused all the time. Too many names for this guy. You're going to hear
Many
it a lot,
names.
and you're going to hear it a lot. You might hear D something, but you might
Trust
not.
me,
And
it's a big day
you
for
might.
gaming tomorrow,
It's
man.
a
It's a
it's a
big
It's a
big
day for
big day
it's
for
gaming,
a
gaming.
baby.
it's a huge day for gaming, and gaming men. And I just want to say, my Swinub, as you know me, I always nickname my stuff. And Swinub,
Oh, here we go.
I called him Don Manny out of Ice Age, innit? Manny out of Ice
Yeah.
Age, because that's what
Mhm.
he's going to
Yeah,
be.
fitting.
But I mean, yeah, that was kind of me leading up to the route. Obviously, Rushy, we could talk about more about Old Dale Town. Did anyone go chat to the Mark Don there who gives you that free little potion?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah. Rushy, how did you get on? Did you see anything in Old Dale Town? Obviously, you've played Emerald yourself, haven't you?
Yes, I have. To be fair, this was I think we'll probably gloss over quite a lot of the stuff that happened in this game, obviously because mainly, well, everyone's played Emerald. Let's be real. If you're listening to this, you've probably played Emerald before, but not much happened for me at the start of the game. I haven't used the Dex Nav cheat like you guys, so I'm going around and finding things as I can. But I know I know that where the poison types are. I can sniff them out. But yeah, so the start of the game follows the fairly normal path. You you get given, you have to sort of do your find Birch's kid, and then you run around May. Obviously, you do your rival battle.
Mm-hmm.
Once you go back to the lab, you get given the Pokedex. I thought I just mentioned that, obviously, as normal, and then you get the
Yep.
Dex Nav given to you by your mum. And then you get given some Pokeballs by May, and then you sort of get off on your journey. So, yeah, I think that's the main bits for me to point out there from the start of the game.
I think
Yeah.
the only thing that I did want to chuck in Old Dale Town, you do have the name rater here. So if you did get a bit confused about, if you wanted a sick name like Don Manny, you can always go back and change that. And the name rater is in the first town, which is really good because you normally have to wait until like Gym 4, Gym 5 to get to that Don.
Yeah. It's
I
usually
think
quite late.
I think in Lazarus, what was it, like Gym 7, Gym 8?
I think it
Something like
was.
that.
It was next to the move reminder, wasn't it?
Yeah.
On that little port type thing.
Yeah,
I can't remember exactly when that was.
I think that's like Gym like 4 or 5.
I
Yeah.
think it might have been 5. I've got a feeling it might have been 5. Wasn't that the
Yeah,
one with the psychic lady? Was it that
yeah,
one?
it was.
I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was. Yeah.
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 But
Just quickly before we skip over, as Rushy said, this is going to be, um, I wouldn't say brief, but like Rushy says, everyone sort of played it, and that's why I decided to switch up onto hard mode. So when it comes to the rival battle, obviously, so I picked Trico anyway as my starter because you have to pick it, and Sceptile's my favourite Pokemon. Not going to use it, but I picked it anyway. But so when I fought May, I didn't know. I've written here if it's hard mode or not, but I fought May, and she had a Torchic with speed boost. I didn't know what. Did you boys have any hidden abilities? I suppose you wouldn't know really, because Trico. If you fought Trico, he has Unburden. I'm pretty sure.
well, the only thing
Um.
that I would that me and Mac forgot to add as our little as our other little forfeit to the spin wheel, we had our little difficulties which we
Oh
will
yeah, of course, yeah,
which
Yeah.
already put up, and I think that we just forgot about that. So for mine, it was easy. Do you know what I mean? So obviously, I had it hard last playthrough with Lazarus. It's nice to get it a bit easy this time.
this time.
And Mac, just for the people so they know, what playthrough did you get? Because there was hard. Was there like hard, medium, like brutal and easy, or something like that? Wasn't there?
Yeah, yeah. So I've spiced up the wheel a little bit for this one. I'm still going to continue working on it just to bulk it out a little bit because easy is quite full, and then the rest of them are lacking a bit, especially towards the harder end of it. But I spun and landed on a medium difficulty challenge, which is just like Spooks, is just episode specific. So there's certain ones that will stack like they did in the Lazarus series, but these ones are just episode specific. And I got that every battle I had throughout the first episode, I needed to do exactly what ChatGPT told me to in the battle, which
Yeah,
at certain
Yeah.
times pulled through. At other times, nah, not so much. But we'll
Yeah.
get into that when we get there. Spooks, what was it you got? Was it the gauntlet?
I got Gauntlet because it basically means I have to battle every trainer and NPC throughout the game. So for me, that's kind of easy because I talk to all the trainers, I talk to all the NPCs. Obviously, if Rushy had that compared to Lazarus, it would have been
yeah.
difficult.
I'd be done. I'd be finished.
Obviously, so yeah, it's one of those ones. That's easy for me. I can't shake it on the head and say like it's not. But yeah, I mean that was. And basically, that was it. I mean, you'll see the footage up for that, like either now or before. We can even put that in. That's not a problem. But that was basically Oldale Town for us boys. Apart from your rival battle Ace, it seemed like that speed boost was a lot different compared to all of us.
Yeah, it was a little bit techie, but obviously having Elekid, I managed to get a decent level on him. I actually right, well I did, but I technically didn't cheat, right? Because I entered the rare candy code, but I didn't actually use the rare candies. Does that still count?
Yeah, you're still
Surely
cheating.
not.
You're still
Yeah.
cheating, bro. They're cheating ho. That's what it is.
The cheating
Right.
hole, baby, the cheating hole. Sorry, I just want to. I wanted to say, boys, that my first is that going to be the new movement now? Is this instead of
Yeah,
this?
just that.
It's got to be that. Yeah. So I'll put the footage up. Of something a little bit special that I got, which was I actually hunted for a shiny Pikachu in the first route. So I did end up catching a shiny Pikachu. I've got a feeling I might go for an all shiny team, but I'm not sure because I couldn't be bothered to shiny hunt the starter because I didn't even know how that would work. Because obviously a lot of time the starters aren't affected by save states. But I don't think it even took me that long to get Pikachu. To be fair, but yeah, you will have seen the footage up by now. But so let's get the cheating hoe kicking us into Route 102, which of course is the route to the left of Oldale Town, and this is where we first sort of have a few actual battles. So, Rushy, how did you fare in this small section of the game?
Yeah, it was all good for me. I did actually end up catching a few members that have gone into my team in this area.
Ooh,
So I caught myself a Weedle, as we all know, very early stage Pokemon, but bug poison type, and it evolves very quickly. So by the time I'd left the area, it was then a Kakuna, and I also got myself an Oddish while I was here too. So, but yeah, after that, I headed straight to Petalburg City. So that was me.
yeah, nice. Nice. What about you, Mac? Who did you get?
So this is where I picked up the first two Pokemon to join my team as well, and that was a Ralts and an Abra, which is also when I decided to go and use my next cheat, which was the Master Ball, because before I'd got to this point, I had rare candied my Beldum, and takedown was causing me some issues. That it was just one shot and everything. So I couldn't make anything weak to catch it. So I thought, nah, I've had enough of this. I'm off to get myself some Master Balls. Come back, yeah, got me Ralts and an Abra, like Ralts, as it evolved, was one of my favourite Pokemon. I think Gavardiar's just looks cold. Nice moveset as well. Abra might survive on the team for a while. And other than that, I was just picking berries on my way,
Yeah,
collecting
literally.
berries.
Can you not get a Can you not get a Gallade in this one?
I was going to say you should get Gallade as well. That would be
Facts.
sick. That'd
Yep.
be
Facts.
sick.
That
Little
would be sick.
couple on the team, innit? Little couple.
Trust me. Trust me. It's a big day for gaming tomorrow, man.
Trust me. Big day for gaming.
Just.
But Ace, how did you get on with 102?
Yeah, just picking berries and that's it really. I mean,
Bro, I can't lie. It's about the same with me. I've got defeat all trainers here, grab berries here, grab a potion here.
oh, hold on. Yeah, I
Petalburg.
was about to say, hold on, boys. There is a potion. There's a potion. So if anybody's
It's very
lacking
important
the
to get that.
funds, obviously we know Rushy was playing. Rushy was acting like he was poor in the Lazarus series, wasn't he? So yeah, if you want to go collect that, mate, that's fine.
I was
Um,
poor.
no,
I
no,
was not
no.
acting like it.
No,
I
no,
was
you were
poor.
acting like it, and I think while I was down getting that potion, I'm sure I saw a little shine on the floor, and I'm sure it was a copy of Pokemon Shield.
It really is out there in the community.
It's out there, Route 102, baby. You'll have to go back and grab it, Rushy.
Yeah, I will.
Don't know how it got there, but yeah. So
Must have dropped that, innit?
yeah, no, that weren't even on me, man. I just found it.
Oh, sorry.
But yeah. So going into Petalburg City, obviously this is where Don Norman is posted up, which is basically Pokemon's rendition of a deadbeat dad. He just
Yeah.
literally doesn't care
Trust.
about his kids whatsoever. But yeah, so
Dead trim as well.
usually, yeah, oh yeah, his haircut is
Trim is
he
dead,
he
bro.
definitely looks like a Norman with that
Yeah.
hairline.
Norman.
Where are you, Norman?
Where are you, Norman?
So one thing that I actually did really enjoy here is that we managed to skip over the Wally catching tutorial, which was Chef's Kiss. I hate that. You know, when you have to watch him catch the rolts, obviously in the original games. I think we went in with him, didn't we? And then he took us to the grass, but just the battle
Oh,
was skipped because
Yep.
that's like obviously the catching tutorial. And once we've done that, Don Norman tells us to go to Rustboro City to take on the first gym, which we will get to in a little while. Obviously, as everybody knows, Roxanne, the rock type gym leader.
Roxanne.
And we've got
Roxanne. Sorry, I had to throw that in.
we've got a couple of newcomers to Petalburg City here.
We do.
Rushy, do you want to talk us through what those two fellas were doing?
Yeah, so if you head over to the sort of left of the gym, you will find a couple of dons there, Pedro and Nico, and they have basically set up shop. And so one of them will sell you sort of experience candies, and the other one will sell you lots of different items. But we can't really see too much of what he's going to have because their stock will update as you gain more gym medals. So at the moment they haven't got too much, but we'll look through throughout the series and see what they have to offer after we beat each gym.
Yeah, nice.
I think as well, this is the town. Hopefully my notes are right here. We got XP share here as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
As you're leaving, yeah.
Steven comes up to
Steven?
you and gives you the XP share.
Wait, that's not Steven,
No,
is it?
that's Don Scott, bro.
I thought I was going to
That's it.
say. I thought it was
Yeah.
Scott.
You're getting Stephen confused with Belden.
I am, yes, because we were
And
talking about that before.
obviously, just to point out, as a Pokemon Emerald player, constantly, obviously Don Scott is the one who made the Battle Frontier at the end, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you get to see little Don Scott obviously pop up throughout the journey in Emerald, and he's also chilling in the Pokey School in Rustboro, but we will get to him. But the other thing that I wanted to speak on is that you get the Pokemon Trainer profile collector here as well. And I just fed him a load of crap. I can't remember where it was.
Yeah.
I think it was in either. I want to say like either in the Poke Center or
He's in the Poke
somewhere.
Center next to the PC.
Yeah. And basically, like everyone else said, spoke to our dad, said Wagwan to him. Where have you been? Dinner's on the table. He told us to go help Wally out. I said, all right, I'll do it. And like I said, I'm so glad that we didn't get to see that scene with the level 7 zigzagging and that rolts. Because, you know, when you've been hunting, like in Emerald, you hunt for a rolts for time, and you just see Wally go, oh, yeah. There it is, isn't it?
Trust me.
But yeah, that's it until we move on to Petalburg Woods. But after Petalburg City, I just want to throw out there that I did catch myself a Thampy, and we called it Dumbo. I don't know how long Dumbo is going to be on the team, but we will see, innit? We will see.
Why did you say it like that?
Because it is Dumbo, isn't it? It's just dumb.
Dumbo.
Yeah, it's just Dumbo.
Emphasis on that D. It's a big day for gaming tomorrow, baby.
It is.
It's just dumb, isn't it? I don't give a crap.
So shall I take us into? Well, I can take us into the next bit, Route 104.
Yeah.
Which is obviously where Mr. Briny has his little shack. There's a couple of battles here, but what I've got written is 2 Pecha, to Oran. Just a couple. Me and Mac just linked up and started picking berries in Route 104. Man, that was quite
Trust.
sweet actually. That's a big day for gaming tomorrow. But,
Using that hoe, isn't it?
yeah,
Using that hoe.
trust me, that cheating hoe. So obviously that's like I say, there's a few battles. Did anybody catch anything here? I don't think I did.
Just apart from that Thampy, what I was talking
Oh
about,
yeah, of course, yeah,
Don
yeah,
Dumbo, and I
yeah.
will say it like that throughout the
Don
whole thing, innit?
Dumbo.
Yeah, Don Dumbo, innit?
So,
Yeah. So Mac, do you want to kick us into Petalburg Woods then?
yeah, I think the only other thing I've got down for 104 was the flower shop. Don't know if any of you went shopping for some flowers in there.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
that's the second
Yeah.
section, isn't it? Above the
Yeah,
woods.
yeah.
Yeah.
So is 104, is that still connected from... See, this is what I was going to ask, isn't it? So after you leave Petalburg City, is it still 104 there after you leave,
Yeah.
then go through the woods, and then it's 104 again?
Yeah.
Yeah, right, cool. Because I was just trying to link up my notes, and I just didn't
Yeah.
know.
No, it's the same route. It's just the woods in between. There is a little bit more going on at the top of Route 104, like Max said, with the flower
Yeah.
shop. But if we want to sort of cruise through Petalburg Woods first, Mac, do you want to take us through there, bro?
I'll be honest, mate. I must have speedrun this because I've not got a single note. I've got 104 flower shop double battle. That's it.
Damn, he's been taking tips off Rushy.
Yeah.
Trust.
So
He's been taking tips off Rushy, baby.
I'm not even sure I remember being in the woods. I was in and out. I probably pulled my Dex Nav out, saw there was no psychic Pokemon, and thought, yeah, I'm moving on to the next here.
Yeah,
So,
that is
Rashi,
how
what
I
did
sort
you
of
get up
did
to in the
mine.
woods?
Oh, what didn't I get up to in the woods? That is the question. I tell you what I wasn't doing in the woods. I wasn't getting caught with me trousers down like back in the graveyard. No, no bulk up required.
Rushy was not using minimize on it.
No, there was no minimize and no bulk up required. No, to be fair,
It's a big day tomorrow, baby.
it is. On the in the woods, not too much. We do get attacked by our first team Aqua Grunt, which is setting up the story of Emerald. But as I said, we all kind of know that story anyway. But yeah, this is where you first meet Team Aqua. And then pretty smooth sailing. While we were in Petalburg Woods, my Kakuna did evolve into Beedrill. Obviously, bug type Pokemon evolve really quickly. So that is something that happened to me. But yeah, other than that, not too much. But Ace, what happened for you in Petalburg Woods?
So I got done in the woods.
Right.
It's definitely safe to say I got done in the woods because Bug Catcher James really did do a number on me, and I'll tell you why. He had Ninkala, which is a ground type, and I when I first went into the battle, my team was weak, and I think Elekid was really weak, but he had low kick, so I was trying to use that, and then Elekid fainted, and then all I had was Pikachu, which only attacking me was Thundershock. So I actually quite like the Minior in Lazarus. I actually whited out early. Yeah, so Bug Catcher James. God, man, he came at me like a ton of bricks. That bloke.
You got caught with your trousers down in Petalburg Woods.
I did get caught with my trousers down in Petalburg Woods. Yeah, that was me. Only other thing to note is there's a Paralyze Heal, and you actually get a Great Ball for beating the Team Aquacon, as Rushy mentioned.
Thanks.
And I also actually encountered something weird here. So I don't know if you boys have been doing much with the Dex Nav, but if you look on each route or area, there's actually hidden encounters at the bottom, which you can get.
Yeah.
So obviously, well, I did use the cheat. I used the fast cheat. I used the deck stab cheat, baby. I can't do it too bad because my mic's right there. But yeah, so
Michael.
Michael. But yeah, I did actually encounter this weird thing where the hidden Pokemon at the bottom they will like show up in the overworld, like they would just show up at random times. I sort of caught a glimpse of it, but obviously, I mean, we're all in speed up, aren't we? We'll confirm that quickly, can't
Yeah.
we?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I sped past it and it disappeared, but yeah. So just one for the viewers out there who might not be playing speed up and might not be cheating, but yeah, your hidden encounters actually come up on the Dex nav automatically, which I thought was pretty cool. Unfortunately, of
Yep.
course, mine were unlocked, so I feel like maybe if you were like doing a proper vanilla run through, you think, oh, what's that just popped up? Must be a strong Pokemon. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, Spooks, have you got anything to note about Petalburg Woods before we go to the top of 104?
Well, obviously, before we go to the top, I got defeated twice by the Aqua Grunt, and to that Wailmer. That Wailmer got me, bro. I can't lie. I can't lie. I was fuming, innit? Obviously, Don. Obviously, when we meet the Don from the Stephen or whatever, Stephen from the Devon Corporation, he's obviously looking for one of my favourites, which is Shroomish, and he's obviously looking for that. And when we encounter him, I'm thinking, right, Don's got a Poochyena. This is easy. This is easy, innit? Turns out he's got a Wailmer. And do you know what? I can't lie. Like, shout out to Nemo, shout out to them, innit? What a way to put the actual grunts with their like typings. Do you know what I mean? Kind of like Aqua is water and your Magma is fire. So it was nice to see like they just haven't got the standard Poochyena. But it wasn't nice to see that I whited out twice and I had to go back, do a little bit of training, and go
Eat a few candies, baby.
yeah. Hey, if you chucking a few sweets at the mandem. And yeah, obviously Don Fanny, which is obviously Don Dumbo, isn't it? Don Dumbo just done it for me, innit? I can't lie. If he didn't have that ability stamina, where he was every time we got hit, his defense rose, innit? So it's safe for Don Dumbo, innit?
Oh,
But yeah, so
oh.
yeah, I got whited out twice, man. It wasn't good for me, innit? It wasn't good for me. There was a scary man in the forest, and I had to say yes twice, innit?
That is rough.
So yeah, but moving on to the top half, the top of 104. Yeah, I just go to the flower shop and I grab that Walmer pail and an Aspera berry and I plant that, water that, run off from that, and that was it. That was it until I got to Rustboro. How did you man get on? Did you man capture that Walmer pail?
Yep. Yeah, I just picked that up.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, nice.
just worth noting the flower shop sells nature mints for $100, which is brilliant. Obviously, really early in the game, I picked up some jolly ones, some adamant, modest, and I think timid is the other good one to feed. So I picked up 3 of each of those just so that I can obviously change the natures of my team members to what best fits their stats, which obviously for me, well, for all of us really in this mono run, it's going to be, I think, I think maybe we're underestimating how difficult this is going to be. Well, probably not, because once we get into the gyms, I think we
Yeah.
all, sounds like we all struggled. And then, yeah, so also another thing is Bullet Seeders here as well. Shout out Jumpluff. Shout
Bullet,
out
Ah.
bullet,
Jumpluff.
bullet,
Yeah.
bullet.
Do you know what? I ran into a
Stocking
Hoppip
Lazarus.
earlier, and it. I wanted to catch it so bad, but I had to put it down instead, and it made me very sad. But
Put him in the
one day
box.
maybe.
Put him in the
Yeah,
box.
this is true. Yeah, but Hoppip don't deserve to be in the box, man. Hoppip deserves to be on the team.
I'll propose you something right now. Right?
Right.
Would you? I don't know if this is. So obviously, Max Spooks Jumpluff has become iconic, obviously to Rushy, hasn't it? Would you, Rushy, be willing to trade your respin to be able to put Hoppip slash Skiploom slash Jumpluff on your team? How much do you really love Jumpluff?
That spin is now gone. I will be. I'll be going back to grab a hop after this.
Nice.
Let's go. Yes.
Trust, I'm surprised man said, nah, allow jump bluff, I'll just take Groudon and Rayquaza again.
Yeah. All right, can I not just have my whole team from Lazarus? Can I not just import it in?
Oh, it'd be nice, wouldn't it? It'd be nice. Oh
Yeah.
God.
No,
Yeah.
cool.
Okay,
Yeah.
so there we go.
Done.
Yeah, I think that's fair, right? That's fair.
Yeah,
Done deal.
Yeah, that's
it's a
fair.
sacrifice still.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Yeah, there you go. So, see, this is the thing. People villainize me on the Hive podcast. They say I'm a cheat. They say
You
I do
get caught in
indecent things in
graveyards.
graveyards. Do you know what I mean? They call me all sorts over here. But really, I'm the kindest member because Rushy, I think that is a. Well, to be fair, I think I've managed you to take a worse deal.
Yeah.
I've manipulated you into
Trust.
taking a worse deal.
Look into the eyes, not around the eyes. Look into the eyes.
We're manipulating her, you are.
It's a big day for gaming.
It's a big day for gaming,
It's a
baby.
big day for gaming. Gaming.
Right, boys. God's sake, let's get back on track.
Yeah.
For once, it wasn't actually me this time, but yeah. So entering Rustboro City, actually a fair bit going on here. There's a lot of buildings to go into. Obviously, Rushy, you probably didn't go into any of them.
No, I didn't know.
But yeah, so this is where we get 5 wishing stars for the wishing
Yes.
well that is in Rustboro City, which
Facts.
was in. Was it Jizmail Town in Lazarus? It was one of
Yes.
the early ones,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
yeah.
So, did everybody pick up the? Because the girl just to the side of the well gave you 5 wishing stars. I don't know if anybody
Yeah.
noted down what they got, but there was some pretty cool pickups here.
Yeah.
So I got, obviously I can't use any of them, but I got an Apom and I got a Survivor. And when I saw that Survivor,
Nice.
I thought to myself, that'd be so overpowered for Rushy this early on.
Yeah.
And then there was a Nose Pass, a Maku Heater, and also a Weedle in mine. Did you boys note down yours or?
Yeah, I did. So I got a Shuppet, which I obviously can't use, Pucciana, a Mankey, a Rattata, and a Nospass as well. And actually, I must have had 6 because I also got an Apom. So, yeah, so I must have picked up another star from somewhere too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mac,
So,
what
yeah.
did you get? Can you remember? Or?
I can remember. I will revert back to the wishing well when I get to my gym battle section. But
Okay.
did you pick yourself
Okay.
up anything, Spooks?
Well, it's hard because I didn't actually write mine down, so I'm trying to remember. I can definitely tell you that. I can
He
definitely
didn't
tell
write
you
that
that.
down, but he's definitely written his team down.
Yeah, no. Oh, you know what? This episode, I haven't. Yeah, I haven't. You know, I haven't. You know, why waste the extra breath? Isn't it? Like, you know what I mean? So, so I think I've got a Shopper, a Makihita, definitely got a Whooper, which is on the team, which is called Mud, by the way, because obviously I couldn't. Don Mud, my Mud, isn't it? Don Mud, what's going on, Mud? Yes, Mud. Obviously because I couldn't use what was it? My Mud Kip, who I named Mud Lips, by the way. I can obviously use Mud Lips at the start because obviously it doesn't evolve and it just doesn't link up. But you might see Mud Lips, you might not, and that. But I definitely got him. I've definitely got a Pucciana, and I think I got a Sandshrew. I want to say a Sandshrew, which went on the team as well, but I didn't. I boxed him for that time being, but I didn't. I don't think I actually called him anything because I didn't believe that I would need him. So yeah, that was my wishing stars.
Yeah, Rossborough City, like I said, we've got a fair bit going on here. This will probably be everything. Do you guys want me to quickly skip over everything here and then we can get into the gym?
You might as well,
let's
bro.
do it.
So we've got the Cutter's House here. which gives HMO one cut. Obviously, Spooks, you'll be picking up your HM slave at some point for whatever reason you think that needs to be done.
Yep.
You get a quick claw from the trainer's school, which I believe is from the teacher right at the front. And I also picked up a little clue up here. It could be completely wrong and it could be coincidence, but an NPC in Rustboro City actually mentions a tool in Alola. So I thought maybe is that a little bit of foreshadowing towards Alola Seaglass,
Maybe.
which is coming out. Shout out Nemo. I'm still waiting for Nemo to come on. Reply to my messages, please.
Yeah, shout out to them and please come on. We'd
but
love to see you.
but yeah, obviously if you guys don't know the news, Nemo's next game is Pokemon Alola Seaglass, and we did an interview with Missing No VGC, who is the Discord moderator slash one of the devs of the game. So go check that out on the channel. I think, boys, do you know? I think that's on like 1.2k views now. Because
Doing good.
Missing No
It's doing
texted me
well.
the other day because we hit 1k the other day, didn't we? But I think it's still going up, which is awesome. So if you haven't watched that, please go and watch it and leave a like and a comment. But if you
Facts.
have, thank you so much for thinking that we were great and you want to see more of our stuff. So getting into the getting into Gym 1, Roxanne. So should we go in
Roxanne.
overlay order? Should we just do that left to right overlay? So Spooks, do you want to kick us off?
Yeah, so I'll kick us off. I do want to say is that I did go into that house. I completely forgot to say that. So that house where the daughter is sick, and the dad is looking. He's got loads of teddies around him, around her, and he's looking for words to try and cheer her up. So obviously, you must hear the word Michael, Michael, what we always say on the Discord. So I'll put up the little screenshot of me saying that whenever, but I did say that, and it didn't do anything. She didn't find Michael funny, so she's clearly from like a different country where she doesn't get the algorithms of Michael. But going into my girl Roxanne. So if we go into her, so the footage is up now. She starts off with an Anorith. We start off with Don Mud, which we didn't heal for some reason. They go for Harden. We go for Water Gun. They use Bubble. Falls our speed. We hit it with an Oranberry because it was already on. Water Gun takes it out. Water Gun hits it. She uses the potion. We use a Water Gun again. It slaps us with the Bubble. Must be a West Ham fan. We take it out with Water Gun. And then she comes in with the Lily. And so I'm picking and I'm thinking, shall I bring out Don Manny? Don Manny's came out. And we use Powder Snow. So I'm thinking this is going to hit. They use Rock Tomb, Powder Snow again because it's Park Grass, I believe that Lilith is. So they use Rock Tomb, bring down our speed. She uses Ingrain. We use Powder Snow. It hits us with the Absorb. Powder Snow again from Don Manny. Super effective, but the Ingrain is holding it by dear life. So we hit it with another Power Snow. That gets taken out. Obviously, the XP share is on. Then Nose Pass comes out with this wham-ass nose. And we hit it with a Powder Snow again. It takes us out because we was only on 1 HP or something like that. I'm not going to switch out. We go to Don Mud. Don Mud is going to use that Water Gun. Hits us with a tackle first, though. Beats us on speed. Hits us with another tackle, which hits a crit. And so Don Dumbo is going to come out, which is going to slap it up with I thought it was a Mud Slap. No, we had a Nature Gift. And I think Nature Gift on this one, it depends on what kind of berry that you have. So I just wanted to test it out and try and use it and see what it does. We hit it with the Mud Slap. It's still using Harden at this point. It uses Harden again. We hit it with another Mud Slap, obviously bringing down the accuracy. Go for the Flail because it all depends on what HP. It's obviously the more damage is the less HP the Pokemon's got. Doesn't really do much. Hit it with a Mud Slap again. And if I can say, that is Roxanne over and done with. Thank you very much.
Okay,
Very
so
nice.
I'll get into mine then. I just want to say this was very, very difficult. The only thing that was nice is not having a disguise challenge to use, because that was an absolute nightmare in Lazarus. But so I did. I guess I did do it, boys. I did cheat a little bit. Well, I cheated a lot. I was really struggling at first with just my Elekid and my shiny Pikachu, which also had a light ball as well, funnily enough. But I had to go catch another Pikachu because it took me. I just couldn't beat it. But yeah. So anyway, let's get into my footage now. Oh, here we go. Here we have the team run through. There is Pikachu. There is the shiny Pikachu with the light ball, very nice. And there is the Elekid as well. So let's get into the battle with Roxanne. She's gonna put on the red light, I tell you that much. Right, so Anarif comes in. I'm starting off with my sort of lesser Pikachu here. Straight for the Electro Ball. Get hit with that bubble and then hit straight with that smackdown by Anarif. We use another Electro Ball and Anarif is left on minimal HP, but a quick attack does take it out. Out comes the Lileep and I hit a play nice just to reduce that attack by one stage. Lileep hits a Rock Tomb and I go for a quick attack just to get a little bit of chip because I know that Pikachu's going to die, but he doesn't. So I hit another play nice with Pikachu living on 1 HP and that takes the Pikachu down. Here comes the shiny one and we're going to go straight in for an Electro Ball. Really nice move early game with Pikachu. Obviously got a massive speed stat. And we're going to hit a couple of more Electro Balls here. Just about enough to take Lileep out. And here was the problem. Here was Nose Pass. This guy caused me so many issues. So I switch into Elekid here. And I'm just going to hit a quick Leer. Take it back to basics. Let's reduce that defense by one
Why not?
stage. Hit a Leer and hit a low kick. And look at that damage. Big damage there. But unfortunately, Nose Pass does chew on one of the berries me and Mac had picked earlier on. And yeah, it takes out Elekid. And at this point, I was like, "Oh, I'm going to have to reset again." But I stuck it out. So I go for the Electro Ball. Big damage there. All Pikachu's got to do is outspeed here. And that is an Electro Ball. 2 nose passes. Big nose. And that is me just about done with my first gym battle. So, Rushy, do you want to kick us into yours?
Yes, so we will put my footage up now. So Anarif comes in, I lead with my Gulpin. I hit a Yawn here. Amarif hits a Harden. So Yawn just to try and put him to sleep. I go in with a Pound, does a little tiny bit of damage, but the Anarif does go to sleep. Come in with a Sludge, and I'm pretty sure I just sludge him down here whilst the Anarif is asleep. Obviously, there comes a potion from Roxanne, which is not very nice, and he does wake up. But yeah, sludge again, and another potion from Roxanne. But yeah, it's literally just me spamming sludge here to try and get rid of this Anarif. The poison does finally go on to Anarif here as well, which will obviously be nice to do that little bit of tick damage. And then a Pound at the end there just to take out the Anarif. Yeah, so quite annoying the amount of potions that we use there, but it is what it is. So yeah, Lily is up next. I decide I'm going to switch into my Spinnerack, which is super low level, but I was just going to see if I could maybe get off just a string shot or something like that. But yeah, no, it doesn't. Spinnerack is taken up by the Leap straight away there. So I come back in with Gulpin and hit another Yawn to put the Lileep to sleep. So I hit a Pound there with my Gulpin. I'm just tanking all these hits from Roxanne's Pokemon. But yeah, Lileep is asleep. So hit with a Sludge and then another Sludge. And then Ingrain does come in, but my final Sludge takes Lileep out without too much issue. Yeah, so Bellsprout trying to learn Poison Powder here. So I think I do end up switching out Wrap on Bellsprout for Poison Powder or Growth or something. Yeah, there we go. So Poison Powder onto the Bellsprout. And then the Leap's coming in here with the Nose Pass. So I stick in with Gulpin. Again, hit a Yawn to start off. So I can try and put that Nose Pass to sleep. And then a Pound after that. But the Gulpin does go down there. So I come in with Oddish instead. Oddish comes straight in. And I'm pretty sure I hit an Absorb here. or I do start to use absorb, obviously that is effective against the nose pass, or super effective. So yeah, just keep absorbing all of the damage here, and I think that will eventually take him out. So an Oran Berry's been popped on the nose pass, but I'll just keep hitting absorb to take the nose pass out. With the super effective hits, I'm able to keep my health up, but the oddish does go down eventually because of a critical hit, so that plan didn't work out too well. But yeah, Vine Whip on the Bellsprout, which has just come in, and the Bellsprout's got a Miracle Seed on it, I believe, as well. But yeah, Vine Whip there to finish off the battle. So yeah, not too bad for me. But yeah, Mac, how did your battle go?
Right. The final battle was sweet once I got there. So I was getting hard blocked at the door by the first trainer with the Aaron.
Yeah.
So bear in mind, at this point, I have 3 Pokemon in my team and a total of 6 moves available. 1 is takedown and 1 is teleport. So I have ropes with actual movesets on it. So I was fuming. I'm thinking, I'm going to have to restart this whole thing. My dream of having Beldum as a start is gone. This is impossible. I can't use takedown to get through this gym. So I ran to the wishing well. And what do I get on my 5th wish? Everything I'd been wishing for. And execute. And without that, I genuinely think everything I'd have said this episode would have been completely different, because it was the only reason I managed to get through it. So that's what I wanted to loop back to. But yeah, going into the fight, obviously this whole time I'm being assisted by AI, which advised me to lead into the fight with my Beldum and basically just spamming takedowns, because that is all he can do. And I did at this point already. I don't know if any of you boys had it. I did manage to somewhere in the town pick up a quick claw.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had that on my belt, and so I'm getting that little bit of speed boost. It's basically me spamming takedown until it doesn't miss. Bit of recoil, some bubble coming in from that Anorith, which I think eventually, I think Beldum does lose this fight just because of the potions are coming in. It lasts for absolutely ages because it's just potion after potion from both of us. So yeah, my Beldum does die there. To which ChatGPT then told me to switch him routes. She hits Confusion, which takes him down. And then in comes Lileep. So you see there's a good amount of pause in my gameplay here where I'm talking to ChatGPT. Tells me to sub in Execute, hit a Hypnosis, and then it's just Bullet Seed to get that out of the way.
Bullet.
Then in comes the Nose Pass with just absolutely infinite health here. I thought this was going to last forever. Just kept using Harden and my Bullet Seeds, which already aren't that effective against it, which is doing less and less and less. But yeah, it's just a couple of potions. They're throwing rocks at me. I'm throwing seeds at them until one of us passed out. And thankfully for me, the guy with the big nose was the loser of that battle.
Very nice. Wow. So that sounds like a bit of a mission, getting ChatGPT to sort. But then again, I guess if it didn't bring that execute in, that wouldn't have happened. And wow, what a clutch by you on that execute there. I actually told the boys that if you reset in front of the wishing well, you get different encounters. But I actually told the boys that after this had happened. So that is a real stroke of luck from you, Mac. To be fair to you.
Yeah, I think I'd have been completely stuck without, like I say, 6 moves. One of them's takedown, and one of them, at this point, Abra's just on the team because he's having a good time.
Yeah,
Like
literally.
he's teleporting in and out, and that's it. He's taking me to a poker center to re up on potions after I've just been smacked around by a gym leader. So
That's about all he's good for at the moment. But
about as useful as a chocolate teapot.
yeah, once you get that, Kadabra's all right. To be fair, Kadabra's pretty good. I don't know when you can get a linking cable, but maybe if you get like a Eviolite first, if you put an Eviolite on a Kadabra, that could bulk it up a little bit because much like Alakazam, Kadabra is what they call a glass cannon. You know, really low defenses, good attack. But yeah, so that is Gym 1 done for all of us. I'd say
Yep.
some were better than others. Some had more attempts than others. But at the end of the day, we have beat Roxanne, and we have all got Roxanne.
Roxanne.
And we have all got the first gym badge. So, Rushy, in true Emerald fashion, we do carry on with the classic Emerald storyline after we beat this gym. Do you want to quickly run us through that?
Yes. So obviously we beat Roxanne. We get given the ability to use cut, and we also get TM39 Rock 2. So after this, you head off, and you get approached by the Devon Corp guys, and they say, "Oh, we need to go and track down this package that's been stolen." So we head off to the cave. We fight a Team Aqua Grunt, take him out, retrieve the package, and we deliver that package back to the Devon Corp, where we go and then speak to the president, Mr. Stone, who asks us to deliver some packages across the way, to some other people. You've got to go deliver a package to Stephen in Dewford as well. And the only way we can get to the next area is by sailing there. So we head over, and we find Briny, who we've also saved his Pokemon in the cave as well. So he already knows us. And Briny says, "Yeah, no worries, I can take you to the next area." So we head on over, and from there we quite quickly get to the next gym. So I don't know if you guys have got anything else to say about that sort of period of time between gym 1 and 2, but say it's pretty much just setting up the story for Emerald here, which we already know the story quite well. Just some bits on the way. You can get a miracle seed, and you can also find an X attack. So that's what I found. But yeah, anything else to add from anyone?
Speaking whenever.
Cool. Right, yeah. So there was a few other bits that I'd found before jumping on the boat. So I ended up on Route 115 and stole myself a super potion down the side of the beach. Not sure if any of you guys
Yes.
come across that.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
I've chucked that in there because obviously with my 99 nuggets, I'm really desperate for picking up potions off the floor. You know what I
Give me
mean?
nugs, baby. Give me nugs.
The rich get richer, so don't worry about that.
Facts.
And then the two other things that happened to me just before getting to Dewford were Roltz had a big moment here after eating some candy. No evolution, but she did learn a draining kiss.
Right. Use draining
Rock up your
kiss.
face.
Chelsea. Late night pillow talk on the Dewford, isn't it?
It's a big day tomorrow, man. It's a
It's a
big
big
day.
day for gaming.
Getting that ace on ace action.
But yeah,
Back on track.
My only other quick points is my Abra evolved to a Kadabra, which is nice.
Nice.
Had a little bit more moveset around there. And then
Man, I
did
don't
any
talk,
of
man,
you
right?
lot, whilst on speed up, just have a hell of a time trying to catch my man without his bird crashing into you?
Yeah.
I took my game off a speed up to speak to this guy because I just kept getting smacked by his bird.
You should have used draining kiss on it.
Late
Spooks,
night
you want to
kiss.
talk us through what you got up to after the first gym and how you got down to Dewford?
Oh, so obviously we rescued Piku. I think that's the Wingo's name. Obviously, like Rushy said, from the cave. Obviously, Don Briney was gas. I thought I was going to say Don Priorus, and shout out Priorus and Lazarus.
Oh.
But yeah, obviously we bump into May right now, and that is our second rival battle with her. I mean, I'll just post the footage on the screen. I won't talk to it and talk through it too tough, but we ended up beating her like everyone did, or we wouldn't be able to really go to Dewford Town without doing it. So moving on to Dewford Town, we jump on the boat. Obviously, like Max said, we try and cop in between the Pico and Don Priory. And as Bryony, and you're just trying to, take it off speed up. You're clicking on it like that, like you're upgrading rare candies. And
Ah.
yeah, you eventually get to him. He says, "What? Well, you got to go Dooford. Yeah, man, take you there, and no problem." We just kick that boat up. So he fires up the old boat, and once we're going down, obviously we've got the Poké Nav at this point, and our dad randomly gets our number when we've just got it. Right, we haven't given out our number to anyone, but we just our dad's got our number for some reason, and he goes, "Oh, where you at? Where you going? Sounds a bit windy in the background." And we're like, yeah, we're on the boat and we're going to Dooford. And in my head, it always makes me laugh that we're 10 years old on a strange old man's boat.
Yeah.
So in
It's
my
a
head,
little
I'm
bit
like,
dodgy.
what are
Yeah.
we going to a certain man's island right now? Or, you know what I mean? I don't want to talk too tough, but there's an old geezer and he's just taking me on his boat. And I'm like, yeah, come on the boat, young man.
The cheating hoes on their way to a private island.
What? You can't just put it on me. You can't just put it on me. I'm
Don
not the old
saying,
man. Spooks
do
is
that.
taking himself on the boat.
Oh,
Do
yeah,
that.
all three of you guys are using them cheeks. You're all
And
cheating hoes.
he was saying, do that little dance on my boat, and do that little dance, do that little dance, and on the hull, and But yeah, talking about the old man, we jump off his boat and we get the old rod, not his old rod, but we get an old rod, and we get an old rod from the fisherman here, another man. we get we get another man's old rod, and as soon as we jump off, and I'd just like to say, because in Duford Town compared to Emerald here, they actually the little sand bits, bit like how it was. I can't remember in the we'll get to it, but they're actually like wild areas where you can capture Pokemon. So I got Trapinch here, and it was a girl, and we called her Sandy.
Nice.
So yeah, we got Sandy on the team here. What else did we find here, boys? Did anyone have a little route around to items or anything like that?
Not really.
No,
I
I
know you
just
Silk
would.
went straight
Scarf
into
was
the gym.
here.
Oh, yeah.
Silk
You got that
Scarf
from
was here.
speaking to someone in the house, though, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you find the silk? Sorry, silk. Did you find the King's Rock?
King's Rock was just above on 106, yeah. And actually, as well, funny enough, for some reason, I don't know, was it in Lazarus when I randomly got an item by clicking on something? Was it near? If you guys remember, you know where the Master Ball was next to the Fly Guy, just above there.
Yeah,
I'm
Yeah.
sure I clicked on a rock and I got
A tree
something.
stump.
Yeah, I got a nugget out
yeah.
of there,
That was
didn't
it.
I?
Yeah.
So I actually just randomly clicked on a rock and I got Stardust here. So
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
yeah.
Just I think they sell for either £1,000 or £5,000. I did
Not as
venture
much as a rare
into.
candy, though.
No, well, I wouldn't know. I'm not using them this playthrough, babe. Yes, I am, baby.
Yeah.
we'll know. I did take a wander on into Granite Cave, but unfortunately, I didn't have flash yet, and I was having flashbacks
Oof.
of a certain cave in Pokemon Lazarus that shall not be mentioned.
Do not
That
speak its name,
shall
innit?
not be mentioned. I never want to think about that again. But in the first little area, this, as usually in Emerald, you get an escape rope as well,
Mm-hmm.
to help you for when you get deep into the cave to meet somebody. But obviously, that is technically going to be in the next episode, so I won't
Yeah.
comment on that here. But if everyone's happy to jump into the gyms, I think it would probably be best if we do it in overlay order again. So Spooks, you go first. It seems pretty easy that way.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about this one. Let me just put out there, I reset it like what 13 times? Like honestly 13, 14 times. Like you got to think this gym is like fighting type, yeah. And obviously with my mono run, ain't even a question to start asking how did I get on. I'll tell you how I get on because I'm now about to show you. So basically, we lead in with Don Brawley. He goes in with the Mackie Hooter. We go in with Don Mud. It uses bulk up. We use Mud Bond to try and bring down the accuracy. It withdraws and comes out with the Hera something what I say, but I can't say it because we've got to keep it PG. slaps us up with the bullet seed, bullet. We go down. We've got Sandshrew on the team now. So I've got a full team of 6 here, by the way. So what we're doing is just sand attack. Sand attack. We're getting bits of sand from the beach and we're going like that in the size, and it like, you know, have that and have that, and it keeps users bulk up. We're going have that, and it uses bullet seed, but it misses. Accuracy's going down. Have another that of the sand attack, and it goes down. Another sand attack. It doesn't go any lower the accuracy, so we go in with the crush claw. And I'm thinking to myself, right, and I'm thinking, roll out. Come on, roll out, don't do nothing. Hey, Heracross's HP isn't going anywhere. Hits us with a bullet seed twice. We go down. Dumbo's coming in. We try and go out for the rollout. Bullet seeds hit us again, smacked us up. Defense is rising though, because Dumbo's got the stamina ability where obviously every time you get hit, the defense goes up. Uses knockoff on us, doesn't go much. And a bit like Pokemon Lazarus, I had a moment where it was like I came out with Don Manny. I'll get to the moment. I thought it was now. My bad. We used Powder Snow. Doesn't use anything. It keep using Bulk Up. Then a bit like Pokemon Lazarus, the screen recorder didn't work. It cut it out. So we've gone, but we did defeat Heracross. So we've got that point. I think at that point, I think it was going to be another reset. So we done the Don Heracross, the Makihita comes out, Trapinch gets taken down, Mudlips is on the case now, which is a Marsh Stomp. Uses a couple of mud shots, take out the Makihita. Brawly then leaves with the Meditite. We hit it with a mud shot. It uses light screen, and I hate light screen, but such a great move at the same time if it's on your team. Uses bulk up, light screen. We hit it, and I think we're just spamming mud shot right now. Yeah, it goes with the super potion. We use mud shot. Light screen wore off, so mud shot's hitting a lot harder. Speed's getting delayed, but it uses another light screen. Mud shot comes in, it uses a force palm on us. I actually heal up here with a super potion. I'm actually left with, I think, a Sandy and Mudlips out of my full team of 6. Yeah, another mud shot. We're both back up to full HP. Bulk up. Mud shot. Light screen. Mud shot. Force palm, and then another mud shot. And that was the most painful gym that I'm probably going to come across in this whole entire playthrough. I can't lie. That Hera something, what I call, that was a nutter. Do you know what I mean? Heracross is a tank of a Pokemon, and what a tank to get on the second gym. But that was me. That was me.
So for me, I got on quite a lot better here. I just want to add, I forgot to mention that Rushy said earlier about he got 6 encounters from the Wishing Well. That's because when you rescue the Wingull, you get another one in there as well. So that Wishing Star that I got there actually gave me a Minun, which is, I mean, yeah, I was seriously disappointed, but that's just the run, baby. So let's get into my gameplay now. Quick run through of the team. There's that shiny Pikachu, obviously level 19 level cap now. Not too many changes to movesets here. I have put beneficial natures on everyone though. So let's kick into the battle with Brawly here and try and earn our rights to use Flash. So he comes in with Makihita first, and Pikachu's leading in for me, and I'm just going to hit it with that Thunder Wave. This is where I started thinking, oh my god, what if it's got guts? But an Electro Ball takes that Makihita out straight away. Here comes that Heracross, level 20, obviously a level above our level cap. And he hits that knockoff, and he gets me all the way down to full HP on the first hit. The Electro Ball didn't do too much from Pikachu, but we're going to hit another one. Heracross is paralysed, and there's that citrus berry. The citrus berry takes it up a lot already, and I'm gonna come in here, and here is Ace Cheese strategy. So I hit a flash, and then I hit a swift as well, and then I'm gonna go in for the electro ball, which does decent damage. Heracross misses again, which means that Minun takes out Heracross. So that was very lucky. So Brawly comes in here with the Meditite. I'm going to hit a Thunder Wave, and as Spooks mentioned, the light screen comes out there. I hit a Quick Flash just to reduce the accuracy, and I'm going to hit another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. And yeah, basically, Meditite ended up at -6 accuracy. Cheesy from me, I know, but it hits through to mine. And anyway, and Enocha comes out here. And I'm just going to go for a quick shockwave so I know it can't miss. And this is where I realised, damn, this ain't doing too much damage. So I'm just going to have to hit and hope. Paralyzed comes through there on Meditite, and there goes the second bulk up of the battle. Light screen wears off, and then finally Shockwave just about takes it out, and then Quick Attack finishes the battle off, and that is my gym done. The reason why I went for loads of accuracy drops is, let's just say I tried this gym a few times. But anyway, that's me getting that second gym badge. So, Rushy, do you want to get us into your battle?
Yeah, we'll get straight into it. So my footage will be up now. So I lead with my Gulpin. Obviously, Mukahita is in. Acid Spray from Gulpin to take the special defense down, and then the Sludge to take out the Mukahita. And then in comes the Heracross. Now, this guy gave me some big problems. So I hit a Yawn to begin with, bulk up from the Heracross. After the Yawn, I hit an Acid Spray, another bulk up from the Heracross. You can see where this is going. The Heracross does fall asleep, so I hit a Sludge, which does a decent amount of damage. I go for another one, but the Heracross wakes up and uses another bulk up. The Sludge now gets it down, but the Citrus Berry puts his health back up. He hits another bulk up. I hit another Yawn, and then go for another Sludge, but the knockoff just takes out Gulp in one hit. So then I come with Nidoran, and I go for the Peck, which does hit, super effective, but doesn't do too much damage. A knockoff hits my Heracross, but the Heracross does get poisoned from the Nidoran's ability, which is the Poison Spike. So just remember that, because that's important. So I come in with Oddish, the poison hits the Heracross. I then try to hit a move, but boom, knockoff again takes out my Oddish from one hit. So I'm very lucky that the poison is on the Heracross here, because I come in with my Spinnerack, try to hit a string shot. Again, this is a very fast Heracross. It takes out the Spinnerack. Bellsprout comes in, the poison hits. I go for to try and hit if I can hit anything, but knockoff again takes out the Bellsprout. But I'm down to my last Pokemon, but the poison luckily takes out the Heracross there. So I'm in with my Beedrill, full health. That was very, very lucky. Beedrill's trying to learn Pursuit, which I don't teach it. But yeah, very, very lucky that the poison goes off from that Nidoran. If not, this would have been a lot worse than it was for me. But yeah, Meditite comes in, Twin Needle, hits 2 times. As it does, it's a Twin Needle. One more Twin Needle, and it does poison the Meditite, which does take the Meditite out. So yeah, that poison really saved me. The Nidoran came in clutch. If I hadn't have switched that in there, that wouldn't have gone as well for me. So that is my gym battle there. So Mac, how did you get on?
Yeah, so interesting one for me because I walked into this with obviously a psychic monotype, thinking this is going to be easy. It's a fighting type gym, super effective, just confusion my way through this. I was wrong. I was wrong. So it took me not too bad. It was 3 tries, and one thing I did forget to mention, who actually really helps me out in this gym, is when we were saving Bryony and his bird in the cave, I did also pick up Meditite in there, so he is also on the team and does do a little bit for me in this gym. He definitely won't be staying on the team, but for now he's slotted in. And this was one of the first time ever in a Pokemon game where I've not fought all the trainers leading up to the gym, because I come across that first Sneasel, dark type moves, obviously on my psychic types. It was all super effective and I was out of there. So I navigated my way through the darkness straight to the last fight, where the AI instructed me to lead with my Kadabra. Pretty easy onto the first Pokemon here. It was just a confusion, and that was out of the way. Dealt with, dispatched pretty quickly, which then brought out the Heracross, which I think we could all agree should have been, that was the ace of this gym leader. That was the hardest thing
Yeah,
to get out of the way. So I come with my Meditite. Annoyingly here, I really wanted to set up and use Force Palm first, try and get that Paralyze off as soon as possible. But the instructions I got were to hit Confusion first, So my first move is Confusion, then into a Force Palm, and this Heracross is just bulking up, getting scarier and scarier. And then I hit it with another Confusion. Another Confusion, knock off from the Heracross, better type Faint straight away. So then I sub in Kadabra, he hits a Confusion, and luckily the Heracross was gone. So I think, compared to everybody else, I sort of managed to deal with him quite easy. It was just trying to get ChatGPT to figure out there was a way to get it to miss a move, to sub in a Confusion and just knock him straight out. Then he subs in his Meditite, and again, I'm pretty sure this was just Kadabra Confusion. Light Shield goes up, Super Potion, another Confusion, Potion. So yeah, it was just keep using Confusion, couple of potions on myself. I did get paralysis as well off of it, or paralysed. Used an antidote on it, got rid of that, and then just straight back to confusing the heck out of him. And that was him gone. I was out of the gym and on my merry way.
Nice.
Nice.
Very nice, yeah.
So, bit of a struggle for the boys. First two gyms, obviously, these. It's funny because you guys see that it is actually difficult. It doesn't seem like it's gonna be, does it? But I really struggled in Lazarus. But it's just the way that your options are so limited. But this also makes it cool because you've got to make do with what you've got. Do you know what I mean?
Facts.
You start developing strategies.
Yeah, exactly, and you got to play the hand that you're dealt. Do you know what I mean? But obviously, as you guys know, every episode we do 2 gyms. So this is where we all stopped, literally finished the fight and stopped there.
Yep.
Obviously, we're going to be continuing on soon, and like said before, Mac has been cooking up some things on the spin wheel, which is really good to see some more in-depth challenges and different types of challenges. Also, a difficulty level which I think was definitely needed compared to the first series. But for me, boys, do we wanna sign off Seaglass episode 1 here?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
works for me.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
definitely.
I'll say my closing remarks first. I just want to say to everyone, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for keeping tuning in and actually sticking around, because even though we don't get many views, it's nice to know that sometimes we get comments, repeated commenters on videos and things like that. We have got another IRL video, if you want to call it that, which we spoke about earlier, which is ready to go out. But I think we agreed that we're going to save that video because at the moment we're uploading a video every week, and it will be quite nice to keep one in the bank, just so you guys have something to watch, and just so we know we've uploaded if for whatever reason 1 week we can't record. Feels like ages since we last recorded on Riverside, by the way. Obviously, I know we did the sofa session, but it feels like a long time since we've all been at home, sat chatting about some gameplay, which is what we do best. For me, yeah, that's pretty much it. I want to tell everyone to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's try get these likes and comments up because it helps us with our engagement. We do get a fair amount of views.
Definitely.
And yeah, if any ROM hack creators are watching this, we do plan to start a series where we will be interviewing creators, sort of shorter-ish videos. Obviously, the last one with Miss and No, we had the Seaglass trio afterwards, so that's why that went on for a while. But there's links to all of the stuff in the description. Get at us on Discord if you are a creator and you do want to come on. Obviously, we're UK based, but we will try work with you if you're American. But anyway, I'm going to stop rambling on. I just realised I've been talking for like 2 minutes straight. But
No. Put it out there, bro. Put it out there.
yeah. I don't know. I just thought I'd go with it. So boys, Mac, do you wanna sign yourself up? I think we'll leave Spooks for last because we know why.
The famous lines.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, obviously, first time hopping into the game. I'm enjoying it a lot. I found, as spoken about in the sofa session, if you go and watch that, I was saying before that I kind of stopped enjoying playing Pokemon so much because it was just getting so easy.
Yeah.
So playing this ROM hack and having that monotype in these spin wheel challenges, definitely making the game a lot more enjoyable for me. And yeah, I'm excited to get into the next episode, start playing the game again, and take on Gym 3 and 4, see what's lurking around the corners for us.
Mm-hmm.
Rushy?
Yeah, nice. Yeah. So, thank you guys as always for listening. Again, this is going to be a fun series. I can already tell. And yeah, just make sure you keep coming back. Drop a like and say a comment, subscribe. It means more to us than you think. And yeah, help us grow this channel. And so we can keep bringing these videos to you guys. But yeah, thank you very much, and I'll hand it off to Spooks to famously finish this off.
No, definitely. Thank you to everyone that locks in with all the socials, locks in with all the videos. Like Oscar said, we just hit over our money, Ace, Oscar, you name it. Cuz I don't know, Ace Septile. How many other names? Big Papa. I don't know. Big
Big
Papa.
day for gaming tomorrow.
The hoe and the cheating hoe. I don't know, the cheating Greek. What? Anyway, let me sign out. But it's one of those ones, Mac. Let me just say here, it's a pleasure to have you on, and for the first
100%.
episode for Seaglass. Cannot wait to be working with you a lot more. You will be seeing Mac taking over the Facebook. Am I right to say that, Mac? Taking over a little bit of the Facebook.
Yeah, that's my
So
domain.
that is his domain. So when you do see that, you will know that you will be speaking to Mac rather than all of us. Obviously, go check out the Instagram. With any funny clips that you see are going to be on the Instagram or the TikTok. Me and Rushy handle that, and obviously we have our editing master, Don Ace, up there. So just appreciate the love, appreciate the work, and like I always say, go watch us on YouTube, listen on Spotify. If you don't have that, ask your mum, ask your sister, ask your dad, ask your brother. And if you don't have that, then you come and shout us. We're gonna come take care of you, man. That's not a problem, man. You just shout me. I've got a little something there for all of you lot. But take care, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. Bless up.
Peace.
Thanks, guys.
Peace.